Yes, people. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another podcast crossover in the Sarcasm City cinematic universe, people. And hey, this crossover is the one I've been looking forward to the most. It's the one I know the chat has been looking forward to the most. It's the one I get asked for the most as well, with the Arsenal Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast versus the Premier League podcast, a Yardman edition. But before I bring everybody on, make sure you run up the likes, people. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you do that. Make sure you share this out across all of the socials as well. Yes, it's flawless at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless. That's on Twitter, Instagram, and all of the socials as well, people. So hit that like button, share across all the socials, and just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, people. There has been not some changes actually, but we do have some different personnel with us. So from the Arsenal side of things, of course, we got the one and only, the beloved Tony Claude Gunner. He will be on as well. TJ or Duncy couldn't make it, but here at Sarcasm City TV, we have some things a lot of the Premier League squads don't have. Fantastic squad depth. So Cam is returning, and then on the Yardman side of things, he's absolutely elated, absolutely ecstatic about the result that's just happened. Javon is here because of the Brentford-Chelsea game. And of course, the one and only Kaneki. Lex will be on shortly as well. So let me bring everybody on. Tony Claude Gunner's here. Cam's here as well. Javon's here. Everyone's here. You man's here. And you man all good? What's going on?
No.
You man all good?
No.
What's happening though, man?
No.
What's the matter?
One. I've been awake for 31 hours.
Jesus. Right. Yo, fam, you should have said get some rest. I said 31 hours.
Fuck that. Do you see this crossover? Rain or shine, man. Yeah, rain or shine. All right? Rain or shine, I had to be here. So, yeah. So that's one thing. And yeah, to be fair, the Arsenal game is what actually got me through the fucking day. I'm gonna be real. Like, I didn't think I would have made it to 10 o'clock. But when I saw Arsenal playing, I was like, fucking finally, football's back. So the games managed to keep me awake. After that, I came home and passed out.
I hear that, man. You're resting. But hey, to Jardel, to this comment, I told you about him. I told you no lies, man. I didn't sell you no dreams. I told you what the product was. James, how you been in the league?
I want my money back.
Because I read it at first and I was like, yo, do I owe this man money? And then I read the rest of it. Certified nephew, Ryan, Sham, Evo, as gaming. I see all of you lot in the chat as well. Tony, what you telling me, man? You good?
Hey, see ya, people, yeah. I mean, see, I'm back, people. I'm back, people. See ya, people. I've been hearing so many stories, yeah. So many, so many rough talk out there, yeah. And you know what, yeah. I'm gonna put some perspectives, yeah, into it, people. Mm-hmm. This monologue might take, maybe a couple of minutes, but I mean, people. I mean, I've not been here for some time. I mean, we'll get to the game today later on. But people, I haven't been here since the Liverpool game. Yeah, I had other urgent matters to attend to. There's some people that actually do have families to take care of. The people that have to wake very early in the morning to actually go to work. Yeah, and like on that day, on the next day, and on the next day after that day, I had to wake up like about 5 a.m. to prepare test script for my students. Yeah, people, because I'm a lecturer and I'm also a referee. So I'm a very, very busy guy across the pitch, yeah, people.
Damn.
So when I bring out my time to come around here, I bring out my time willingly to come down here and do this thing for the love of it, number one, for my friends, and for the love of the game, for the love of the sport. See, people, if there's anything people can question, yeah, it's not my heart, yeah, people. See, who are this man then, yeah, that I cannot say people? Yeah? See, let me just give you a little bit of a perspective of who the hell you're talking to. This is one guy on his channel that I've gone with bus stops, yeah? With never a foul, Daps. I've been to war with him. People, many of you guys in the charts who are talking this yapping shit, yeah, can't stand with yaps in a 10-minute show. Sincerely, I've been there. I've done that with the best in the business. People, do you know what it means? Yeah, facing your judgment like a man in front of no one but the loquacious Big Steve, right in front of you. Yeah, rotating bullet shots, bullet wounds at you. People, what are you telling me, Lex Kaneki, that I wouldn't face? I've been with the best in the business. People, most of you would want to die to be at the terrace. I've been at the terrace, people.
I wouldn't. I got banned from there for the last 4 years.
People,
I don't know what happened.
Some of you can't even last.
Oh no, I deserve it.
Some of you can't even last 5 minutes with flawless on a show. I mean, I've seen how you clown some of you people just asking stupid questions, people. Yeah, and you man can't even last 10 minutes with him. This brother have been on my channel. I've lasted more hours, people, with flawless acting on my own channel, people. Many of you won't do 10 minutes with this brother.
Rob, you, Javon.
Yeah.
Pause.
See, people, I've been there. I've done that. One of the Liverpool fans that I really, really, really do rate in this business. Yeah. Months, people. Brother, I've traded shots live with him on my channel on numerous times. Why would I be afraid of Lex, people? Why would I be afraid of getting criticized by Kaneki? People, please, 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 put some respect on my name. Put some freaking respect on my name. I run for no one. I run from no one. And people, Liverpool did not smash Arsenal up. We went there, the manager took his tactics. Yes, we got it all wrong. Yeah, we bounced back this week. And you know, we'll get into perspective of what happened today. But please put
there's a 3-month gap of you being missing.
I've been with the best in this business, and no one can tell me I'm ever running away from anything.
You've been missing for 3 months.
I earned my place in this sport, so no one can tell me shit. Yeah, people. Big ups to everyone who's down here. Respect to my brothers who are down here too, man. And it's nice to see Cam down here because me and Cam, I mean, off camera we're good. But we're gonna have a little bit of a serious talk because when Madueke came here, I saw how he was acting, and so we have to have a perspective.
There's no way we're doing Madueke proper right now.
You're not gonna get onto me about Madueke.
There's no way we're doing Madueke proper right now.
We're gonna put this on intro right now. No.
Don't look away.
There's no way you're getting onto me about Madueke when I was the one on Twitter hashtagging Noni14. Yeah, so let's not get onto this. But anyway, that's I'll let you.
Cam, what you say, man? You don't go on. Cam, floor's yours, man. Introduction quickly, and we gonna get to it,
man. Good to be back for a bit. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? This criminal, bro. This criminal next to me right now, bro. This, yeah. All I'm hearing is excuses, Tony. That's what I'm hearing right now, bro. Nah, player, but big up to you anyway, man. Big up to everyone, man. Obviously.
Every time, Cam.
We'll get into it. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I'm just trying to hear from Javon right now. You know
we are going to, so that's who he was gonna go to. I see him hiding down there. Hey, Javon, we can't see you, man. Can you move the camera so we can see you, my friend? Can you move
Fix the camera
so we can.
All I can see is your Chelsea hat.
Oi, fix the camera. Wait. Is this Javon or is this Javon? I need to know first.
As he froze. I don't know if he's doing
I think he's frozen, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait
he's frozen,
I think he's frozen, bro.
Yeah,
but we need to know.
Yeah, we need to know.
No, bro. Is this Javon? Javon.
Shit, the irony of that goal today
Javon,
is hilarious.
No. The running joke, Tony, is it because Chelsea are selling to themselves? He has two identities. It's Javon or Javon, because Chelsea keeps selling to themselves. So that's the running joke we have right now. So we don't know who is on stream with us right now. Is it Javon or is it Javon? His twin. We got to know.
Issues he's having, but big up everyone in the chat, yo. Run up.
He's having technical issues, but I just want to say this before we get on to this. You see, for everybody that was hyping up Mick shit and the whole Syria, Rasmus Højlund scored today. Please go prop him up now.
Well. I heard he scored a good goal as well. I didn't watch, but
he scored a good goal from this man outpaced a 37-year-old centre back.
Good. You know what I'm saying? You know why that is connected? Because if they finish in the Champions League, we get that 45 million or whatever it is from them.
Oh,
So,
right.
hey,
You
I'm
know
all
what?
for
Yeah,
it.
man. Continue scoring goals. Let me see. Yeah, everybody can hype up the clapped
We
Serie
need
A now.
them.
Yeah, man.
We already took 6 million for them from the loan fee. Napoli
Yeah.
go and finish in the Champions League spots. We get the rest of the money. Hey,
Yeah, man.
happy
You know
day.
what? That's fucking fantastic. You know, yeah, man. The Serie A, yeah, man, with Cholanoglu and freaking McDonald's in Mkhitaryan and these, man. Yeah, man.
Man, I'm
Who
with it.
like 20-something-year-old Rasmus Højlund and 27-year-old Scott McTominay versus a bunch of pensioners.
Yeah. Because you know why, Kaneki, you're smart, man. That's why he was like, oh, yeah, we got to get that money. We ain't sold
Yeah, we
it
got to
yet.
get that for 45 million, world
Yeah.
class. World class. So you see the next early, what him go better than watch him $100, $100. Rasmus Højlund outscores is gonna outscore Erling Haaland this season. You know, straight up, bro.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
He gonna be better than Luis Suarez, man. Trust me. Just run that 45 million.
But Tony, you mentioned it. Let's go because we'll wait for Javon to get back on. You lot run up the likes. Let's get up to 40 likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. Tony, Noni Madueke, your thoughts on him? Because he did get heavily criticized before you signed him. And he's put in two decent performances, to be honest. I can't even lie. Floor's yours.
Wait, who against who?
See, big ups people.
Yeah.
I mean, initially when Madueke came into the football club, my first reaction was, oh my God, yet another signing from Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people note, signing from Chelsea, because there's always a history these days. We have this kind of bromance with Chelsea Football Club that I don't really understand. You know, weird kind of signings from Chelsea over the years. And most of the signings we've actually gotten from Chelsea have been half-baked players that have been, that have passed their best. And then coming down to Arsenal and then just coming down here for a paycheck. Sterling. I mean, see, all these players here, rotten players from Chelsea. But when this signing of Madueke came on, I didn't have that reaction because my whole reaction was just based on that he's coming from Chelsea. That was my problem, not with Madueke as a player. Because number one, I know that Madueke, this is my defense for him. I know he's a very, very young player. This is one thing that people do forget when they start criticizing Madueke. He has that propensity to actually improve. That's number one. Number two, his end product might not be something desirable right now, but he's that particular player, yeah. Down the right-hand side where he played most for Chelsea and got more results for them from that right-hand side. He's always someone that always loved getting into danger.
Go on, carry on. It was Kaneki. Go on. Well, was going so good.
Someone, and we definitely had someone. We definitely didn't have anyone who was actually encroaching into more dangerous areas and causing chaos in our team, in the opposition box of the of the opponent. We never had that kind of thing going on, for a long time. So Madueke actually today just really showed us what we were missing down that right hand side. Even with Bukayo Saka, it's not like he's a very chaotic player. Bukayo Saka isn't the chaotic player. He just does the whole trickery with all those kind of just that sharp turn, and just either try to smash the ball into the net. He doesn't try to dribble or something like that. Today we really saw Madueke. I mean, just actually having that confidence in getting past 1, 2, 3 players, causing chaos. That's what I want to see as an Arsenal fan. I want to see chaos in the opponent's box because I know I have a dangerous striker in Victor Gyökeres that could benefit from this chaos that Madueke is actually stirring. And when everything glues together with our attack, mostly with Eze coming into the picture, and and just maybe some of our midfielders who have a keen eye to actually take snapshot from outside the 18-yard box, it's going to benefit them too. We just need that constant push, that constant pressure, and that's what Madueke gave to us today. You know, brother Cam. I mean, when Madueke came on, I mean, you know, I heard what you said about him. I heard you had words for him, but you know, right now, and see, yeah, flawless. Just look at the fan base.
What words were these?
I'll come to that, Cam. Just look at the fan base, yeah, the Arsenal fan base, and this is why I'm a one-man gang. I hardly like all this kind of like, but this is the thing, yeah. Just look at the fan base, yeah, at the football club, yeah, today. Everyone that literally swore that they don't like this Madueke guy when he signed on. Technically, everyone today was looking at his performance and we're saying, you know what, yeah, we like this guy. I looked at the fans on the pitch today. They were all in hysterics today. They were all cheering for this guy. And I was like, man, under a month ago, these guys will literally like, yeah, get a knife and actually just want to, I mean, they don't want to see this guy in the team. And literally, literally praising the guy today. What a performance today from Madueke. And you know what, yeah, people, I had a bus stop with Igal just this week. Both me, Igal, and Northside. And you guys know that Northside is my brother. Yeah, this week, Northside was critiquing. Northside was actually critiquing why did we go to get Madueke, which is totally understandable. There are other options out there. I really get where he's coming from, but I didn't side him. I sided Igal because I know what Madueke would bring to the table. And watching the game today, that's what he brings to the table. What a performance by him! The player that was top down there in the right hand side, Morato. Oh my God, completely, yeah, destroyed this guy. Completely destroyed this guy. I couldn't believe what I saw today from Madueke. Murillo was actually a human shield today. I mean, Murillo hasn't had a good start to the season, 3 games, but I mean, he has been having a shaky season already in 3 games. But I mean, today he became prime Murillo, but good enough. He put his body on the line today, but he hobbled off injured. And then Arsenal just had a fisting through that right-hand side, through Madueke, causing more problems, and Eze opening up that left-hand side. So, I mean, man, Madueke, if he continues like this, he will become more of a fan favorite. You've seen his exploits in England just this week. You know, after scoring his first goal for England. I mean, come on, man. And then coming down here and putting up an 8/10 performance against Nottingham Forest. I mean, that's what we want to see. Mostly since Arsenal fans, all through dust and disrespected his name, when he came from Chelsea. And this is why I don't judge players too often. And you know what, Flawless? Later on in the show, I will demand an apology from you. And I'm talking this time about Marino. When I was on the show, no, Flawless, I mean, you like doing the most of the times, yeah, but sometimes you have to be called out. I was on a show with Northside. And you came on with those, with those Twitter fingers, yeah.
Apologize
and you said,
for
Tony said Marino is the beast.
Which Marino?
Oh, come on,
where you trophy then? Where you trophy then? Since the must have a beast, where you trophy then? Where you trophy then? Talking. That's story time. Tony voice. Why am I carrying nobody else's voice?
Let me just get this out. I will soon drop this, yeah. I will soon drop.
Go on, Tony.
He said all those things on Northside show in the chat, yeah. But come on, man. I need to get my apologies. But man is out here in Spain, yeah, getting 4 goals and banking in assists anyhow he likes. Bro, when do I get my apologies? Where is my own justice? I mean, see, people, yeah.
When you can tell me where you were the last 3 months,
it's very important that we blend him into his team.
When you tell me that, you'll get an apology.
That's all about Madueke.
All right, hold up, Tony. 1 second. First and foremost, big up Sai for gifting a membership. Sai, appreciated, man. Absolute real one. Everyone, big up Sai in the chat. Secondly, Lex, we'll go to you. Thoughts on Madueke, man, and his performance at Arsenal so far against you.
First things first. Me need to drop a whole story as my intro as well. Like Tony, this brother come in, start defend self, all of this and that. Listen,
that's fine.
Understand.
I'm listening.
All right. So in terms of this Madueke brother, listen.
Mm-hmm.
All Chelsea fans did call this brother 1v1 demon from day one.
Mm-hmm.
And the criticism about Madueke was always 1v1 demon, no end product. 1v1 demon, no end product. It's the same thing. You're not getting anything else different. Everything that he's been criticized for, it's the same thing we saw today. It's no big deal. Okay, run past a left back or a right back. You're going to win the league, Tony. Are you going to win the league? Because Madueke can run beat a left back or a right back. Is that what's going to happen? Because at the end of the day, you buy players to get trophies. I don't see no trophies. So why are you man talking like this? It's just one okay game. He scored a hat-trick against Wolves last year. When do after that?
Not one okay game. He's been having good performances.
Give me a break. And he has.
Can we what Martinelli has done all season? It's better than what Martinelli even did.
Can we just add that this Nottingham Forest team, I've only had about 2 or 3 days under Ange working a complete new system as well.
Come on, brother.
I'm not even trying to take away what Madueke did today, innit? Because he did look nice today, but he didn't really do anything that special. This is what this is what I hate about Arsenal fans.
You know, I reach a camp.
Madueke versus a Hoy line. Like, imagine that.
Everything.
If anybody was supposed to talk about Madueke, it would have been me.
Do you know what it is? Arsenal. No. Do you know what it is? An Arsenal player will just do the bare minimum that's asked for a football player to do. Yeah, but Arsenal fans will end up fucking overhyping it. Like, don't get me wrong, Madueke looked decent today. I'm not even gonna lie, and I'm not even gonna sit here and say I've been a big defender of Madueke. I haven't. Yeah, but I was one of them saying from last year I wouldn't mind taking him in as a backup for Saka. Yeah, but you
didn't say that.
There's a reason why. No, bro. There's a reason why. Yeah, I'm not that gassed on him like everyone else is because he did some stuff. He did all right today. He dribbled past some players today. He looked decent today. But when it came to one-on-one, what happened, bro? Once again, this is what I'm saying. But oh my god, brother, you're gonna bring out the worst of me, bro.
Listen.
Calm. Let's call a spade a spade. He had a great performance today. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? If he had a bad performance today, you would be one of the first persons to say he's a shitty player. And why
you are the spade, brother?
This is not good enough. It's not good enough. If he played quite well, then give it to him. Give him his kudos. Give him his kudos.
We're not
doing that. We're not doing that. Madueke had a great performance today. Call a spade a spade.
I hear you, Tony. Let me go to Javon. Javon, your thoughts.
Listen. We're not having this. We're not having this. If anybody can give a proper analysis about Madueke, it would be me. Because the story is defend Madueke's first season because he didn't get enough game time. For my own fans and to not be racist and criticize him because guess what? What we seen from Madueke today is his consistent performance level. Everybody knew he could beat any defender you put against him on his day. He's going to get past him, but the issue is his end product and his decision making, right? So what you see today, and what we are seeing, whole blood clot season last season.
Default Madueke.
And when I tried to say, hey, he has good attributes, no one said he didn't have good attributes. The issue is in the final third, consistently, you're going to see inconsistently. You're going to see inconsistently. What do I mean by that? He'll get some good crosses off, but then at times he won't get good crosses off. When he's supposed to shoot, he will pass. When he's supposed to pass, he will shoot. So this, you're saying is a great performance? Brother, I'm warning you now. You can heed my warning or not. It will be the same every performance. The only caveat I will give you is that we didn't have a focal point that he could play the ball to. That's the only caveat I will give you. He scored a hat-trick last season. I was gassed. Because I was at that time in the Chelsea fan base I was the biggest defender of him. And boy, was I wrong. Right? So when we're saying he's average, the chat and my fan base are not saying that he's not going to beat his fullback or right back. What we're saying is when it comes down to the real scoring a goal, making a key decision, it's going to be fugazi at times. No, again,
Arsenal are going to league, man.
The only caveat I will give you guys is that he has a focal point in Gyökeres up front. We didn't have that with Jackson. Because Jackson is no aerial threat, and when Jackson drops deep to receive the ball, his IQ when it comes down to making late runs for a cutback is not there. So that's the only caveat I will give you. But this performance is why everybody's saying it's the average non-performance. So heed my warning. It's up to you or not. I'm telling you, I've seen better performances than today from Madrid.
No, because let me just bring this up because he had a very good performance today. Okay, so he completed, what was it, like 8 out of 12 take on.
Yo, after April, when I see Tony,
5 out of 8 successful dribble, 4 out of 14 accurate crosses, no goals, no assists, no shots on target, no chance created. Good performance, really.
One big chance created. No.
I watch you man kill Nicolas Pepe for less. I watch your entire fan base kill Nicolas Pepe for less. I'm not going to sit here and watch anybody freaking try and overhype more due headache. Yeah, I don't want to hear anybody trying to overhype this. Oh, he had a good. It's a high line. Even at Chelsea, even at Chelsea, when they play against Spurs, it's a high line. It's a high line. Yeah, it's a high line. To show you how much this high line sucked, Zubamendi literally looks like an out of this world baller when he played against a team that didn't camp in their own half. Imagine that. When you're not playing against a team that don't camp in their own half, Arsenal players look better. Is that what we're actually going to try and hype up right now? Look at Eze. Look at Eze. The performance today. Man came off the bench and made a goal. No one's talking about him, but everybody wants to whack lyrical about the freaking Brexit Adama Traore.
Kaneki, wait, please. Anyone who's taking lectures, from Kaneki, I mean, you should be checking your brains, people. Couple of months ago when I came down here, this same man talking on this show told me that Zubamendi is not the guy.
What did he do against Liverpool
on this show? Is this the same guy that is gonna? Does he have enough repetition to actually talk to
He was your worst midfielder against Manchester United. He was your worst midfielder against Liverpool.
What do you mean?
Let's not do this. Let's not do this. He was your worst player against two big teams. You played a mediocre Man United. He was your worst player.
Let me talk, Kaneki.
No, we can't.
We're not going to do this. Flawless. We're not going to do this. Flawless. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Zubamendi was consistently your worst midfielder until today.
Today. See, Kaneki, let me tell you people, this same Kaneki guy told us. This same Kaneki guy told us that Matizube.
Wait. Yo, you man can't all talk at the same time because no one hears what you man are saying. I want to hear what you have to say. But not everybody can talk at the same time because nothing is gonna happen. So if I mute you, it's no disrespect.
Flawless, I understand that. But he needs to understand.
Yeah, man, good.
Look at this. Look, check it in a Flawless. One good performance out of 4. I was wrong.
Kaneki, let's ask him. Tony, do you think Zubamendi has put in more than one good performance?
Yeah, sure. Let's hear it. What, Burnley?
Bro, what are we talking about?
Let me hear the good performances.
Zubamendi is the guy.
Let me hear the good performances.
Hold up.
Zubamendi. See, Kaneki.
I'm just asking.
Let me hear the good performances, Tony. I don't need to hear your backstory.
People, this is coming. But let me talk to him. Let me talk to him,
Let me hear the good performances, Tony.
See, Kaneki, I was here on a show and you told me that Zubamendi won't amount to anything. You told me that this guy is not the guy. When I told you when I told you and our brother Lex, yeah, when I told you guys that Zubimendi controls the ball, that Zubimendi actually controls the cadence of the game, you all laughed at me. You all laughed at me. But that's the same skill set he comes with. And mind you, he's just a new player to the Premiership. He's new here. He's just literally just had four games in this league, and is one of my highest goal scorer already. Okay. What are you talking about? He controls the cadence of the game.
Name me his good performances.
He's a defensive midfielder. He protects my back four. From time to time, he can actually create. What are you talking about?
Tony. Yo, you're messing, bro.
Tony.
You're messing.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna bring them there for ruining the weekend, brother.
Today.
Because
he controlled the cadence of the game. He also created some certain kind of opportunities today. What are you talking about, Kaneki? He scored a goal today. That's a world-class goal he scored today.
A deflection.
He showed you that he could score some snapshots outside the 18-yard box.
The deflection.
He could score with his head. He could control the game. What are you talking about, Kaneki?
The deflection.
What are you talking about?
The deflection.
I'll ask you the question again. Out of the 4 games he's played in the league, what games do you think he's played well in? I'm just asking your opinion because we haven't.
He played okay. Good. No, it's good. No problem. He played well in the Leeds game. He played well in the Leeds game. He played well today. He scored 2 goals too. He used. He took a snapshot from outside the 18-yard box. When was the last time we did actually score from outside the 18-yard box with a snapshot?
Declan Rice.
Without a set piece. So I'm just giving you perspectives. I'm telling you of the game he did well in, and I'm also giving you perspective.
No, just to give you a story, Richie. Just answer a question about a story.
But
do you think he played?
Lex, do you take time to actually listen? I said Leeds game. I said he won as in he played well in the Leeds game. He also played well in the Nottingham Forest game. And you know what? Yeah, personally, I actually thought that he was left out to dry in that game against Manchester United. And that's because of the tactics of the manager. If you are putting Zubimendi in a double pivot with Declan Rice, then let it be so. Instead of allowing Rice to just roam with full license all over the place like a headless chicken. Sometimes you have to put perspectives to these games. Yeah, if you are putting Declan Rice with Martin Zubimendi in a double pivot, then let it be so. When you're going away from home to these bigger teams, then let it be so. Let someone actually seek deep with this guy. And mind you, that is his first competitive game in the Premier League. And you're leaving him out to dry like that. So right now, there was balance in that midfield today. You can see him. He wasn't in a double pivot because Merino was actually drifting, into forward positions today. Come on, man. I mean, after you've gotten 4 goals, we still have to talk about that flawless anyway. I demand my apology. But when you have Merino, who was actually high flying in Spain, coming down here, and you're putting Zubimendi just behind of him, you can see it. We look good today. The structure looked good.
No, Tony show. I'm not even gonna try.
I'm flawless. I'm flawless. See, before I drop the mic, what Javon said, I don't want to forget this. What Javon said about Madueke. I see, brother Javon. This is the first time I'm having a show with you, and you look like a great guy. I've seen your shows previously on this channel, and I really like your taste, and you're the man. And you know what? Yeah, this is what I would say. You're very correct in what you said about Madueke. No one has any doubt with what you've just said. In fact, that's the psychology of him even coming down to Arsenal in the first place. Someone who would actually cause chaos in the opponent's 18-yard box. I want it. I want all that chaos, because when we have a season number 9, in place, ultimately ready to take those chances, any kind of chaos in those boxes, in those opponents' box, would help Arsenal greatly. It's been so long I've seen sustained chaos in the box with Arsenal's gameplay.
You played well
I've
today.
not seen that in a long time. So if Madueke is getting into those positions, I mean,
we played well. We hear it.
Oh,
Lex, over
boy.
the plane got a land.
Jesus
Where to
Christ.
catch? Go on, Tony. I mean, sorry, go on, Lex. Say what you're saying. Thoughts on Madueke
Brother.
and how he's gonna ask.
Brother, listen. To be honest with you, man, them need for a hype up Eze way more than Madueke. I don't even know why we spend so much time I talk about Madueke, because Eze was way better. Number one, number two, it's like, yo, brother, relax, man. As we said before, the main reason Arsenal fans will make noise about Madueke, it's because it's something they haven't seen in a long time. You understand? It's like a trophy. The man, they don't see that. You understand? So hey, you no bother talking because you come in, Tony, you no bother shake your head because you come in here send shots to man and nobody not say nothing about you. And we disappear now. We there every week. And if we disappear for 5 months, you come in here talk about excuse boy your family to feed. Listen, I have a wife and 3 picnic, amongst other things. So me have way more responsibility. I'm on there 2-3 times a week, innit? So whatever excuse you have after you say you didn't go in the league and you never win the league, and then you just disappear for a month and months, and then you just come back now with your bag of storytelling, and we could just sit down here and listen to this bull crap, yeah? About Zubimendi and this and that. At the end of the season, we'll see. We'll see what your Zubimendi and your Martinelli and your Madueke and all of the Maddy this and the Maddy that won't happen. We will see. But anyways,
do you know what it is? Yeah, the problem is, Tony. Yeah, with you and a lot of Arsenal fans. Yeah, like Igal and all that. You hype up when Arsenal do well. Yeah, against these lower teams, isn't it? Lower league teams. Yeah, but the criticism where you guys never get the point and then you get rattled over it and then you try and argue it is. When the rival fans or someone asks you about, well, where was he against Liverpool or where was he against City or what? When it comes to the big teams, half of these players don't do what you saw today. Zubimendi went missing against Liverpool. We don't need
because of how the manager set up.
Wait. It's great to see Zubimendi play well today, and I'm glad he played well today. Yeah, and I'm hoping that gives him more confidence. But when it's against the big teams, this is our problem. This is a year in, year out problem. This is why rival fans get onto our fan base so fucking much. Because like you was hyping up Madueke, yeah. I saw the same shit with Theo Walcott, and we used to criticize that guy every fucking week. And Theo Walcott used to do more than that.
Way more.
So this is the problem. Like the criticisms that you see is like, look what he did to Nottingham Forest today against a team who's had a manager for a week, who's playing complete, everyone knows Angeball. That's why I said wait until City. If Madueke is playing next week, if even Mosquera is playing next week, yeah, let's see if they turn up against that team. Let's see if they turn up against the bigger teams in the season.
Sorry, why did you call Mosquera into this conversation?
Hyping these players up. Yeah?
Why did you call Mosquera into this conversation? Sorry.
No, I'm just saying Mosquera as well because he's another one that a lot of people were hyping up today. I'm not saying you said
hyping up.
I'm not saying.
Oh, come, man! I'm not happy you said.
I'm not saying you said anything about him. I'm literally saying on the timeline, a lot of people, but people are going, 30 million is a steal. It could be a steal. I'm not disagreeing with it. But I'm just saying he's had one game. It's against Nottingham Forest. People are hyping up today's game 3-0 against a Nottingham Forest with a new manager, 5-0 against Leeds, who was newly promoted. But when it came to Man United, we were lucky. When it came to Liverpool, we lost. And yeah, fair play. I'm not even trying to sit here and say Liverpool were better than us. The fact of the matter is they won. We lost. But when it comes to these players, the whole overall thing is when it comes to these players like Zubimendi, when it comes to Madueke and all that, can they do it in the big games? Because they don't do it in with Zubimendi. He's been in Spain. I don't watch Spanish league, so I can't speak on it on the Spanish league.
I
But with
can.
Madueke last year, when it came to the big games, where did he go, bruv?
To the
Nobody
big games,
knows.
Capcom. I'm shocked you're saying this. How many teams, in the Big Six did Arsenal lose to last season? Okay, you know what? Yeah, shake
And
that
what
off
did
last
you
season.
win?
Yeah.
And what did you win?
How many teams in the top four did Arsenal lose to last season? Because you're making a big question about this big team against big team. How many big teams did we lose against last season? Top four.
Where does that get us?
Come. It's a direct question. Come. It's a direct question.
We know the answer to the question.
Does it matter that we didn't lose to a Big 16 last year? Where did that get us? Where did that get us?
Big 16. He didn't look.
It was just a direct
I like
question
that when it
because
comes down to we don't lose to big teams.
you're making a fuss about big teams.
I hate when people bring that dumb argument up, bruv. It's like, cool.
No, it's not a dumb argument because you actually brought the argument.
Right there.
No. You actually brought it. You were talking about Arsenal's record with big teams. Automatically, that's what you're talking about. When you bring in these factors into the conversation, Arsenal have actually done well against top four oppositions for the past 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, in the league, not in cups though.
2 weeks ago.
And again, because this is coming from Cam, I'm always good with Cam. But Cam, I'm so shocked. To God who made me, I'm so shocked you bringing in Mosquera. I mean, I see people. I'm not overhyping Madueke. I'm not overhyping Madueke. All I just said was that Madueke had a good performance today.
I'm gonna start cutting people off. Go on, Javon. Say what you're saying. I'm gonna just start cutting people off because you man gotta land these planes quicker. Where to catch? No, where to SB? You man gotta land these words quicker. Go on.
So
the plane.
You know. I feel like you were arguing in circles. What Cam is saying, just to help land up. You know the better on the club.
Yeah. Please land the plane, man.
What Cam is saying, Cam is not bringing up the history of the Big Six record against Arsenal, against the Big Six. What he's saying is because these players are new to the Arsenal system, he's asking what are their performances going to be like when they play against the Big Six, i.e. if Madueke keeps on this quote-unquote high-level performance and can add end product against the bigger sides, then he'll buy into what the hype is. And that's why he brought in Mosquera. Because Mosquera has been good, but he wants to see Mosquera against the bigger teams. That's what he's saying.
That's it.
Am I correct, Cam?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can I get a scene?
And you know what, Javon? I'm shocked he's bringing Mosquera into that conversation. He's been one of our best players this season. And again, he played against Liverpool. Javon, I hear you. He played against Liverpool.
Kadeki, thoughts on Zubimendi, man? We're moving on from it, man.
Because such man, anybody listen to me, I want you to know this, Tony. I've not been wrong about any player that I've ever brought up on this channel since I've been on here the last, 3 years. I haven't been wrong on a single player. When everybody's talking about Zubimendi, I told you, Zubimendi this, Zubimendi that. Wait until you see him under pressure. What happened with him under pressure against Manchester United? When you see him not getting his hand held, what happened? Yeah, dog shit against Manchester United. You want to know why no one complained? You won. Against Liverpool, what did he do? What did he do? Nothing. Absolutely
so
nothing.
I'm judging players
everybody's breathing down his neck. The moment people are breathing down his neck, then what? Mistakes after mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. I've told you before, Tony. I've never been wrong on a single player here. When you look at Zubimendi today, when Nottingham Forest was around him, when he had all the space at the stadium, how did he play today? Against Leeds, where he had the whole stadium, the whole midfield to himself, how did he look? Yeah? You're telling me about good performances, this and good performances that. Brother, listen to me and let me tell you this right now. You are going to sit here, same like last year, yeah? When egg is on your face, going missing again for 3 months. When everybody's like, oh, Mikel Moreno. Remember that? You sitting here defending Mikel Moreno in front of me. And then who ended up costing you in a game that you needed to win? Mikel Moreno. You want to know why? Because I told you he's not what you need. Right now, he's scoring goals and everything else. I don't give a flying about any goals that he's scoring right now, bro. Yeah, I don't. Don't give a shit. You wanna know why? When it's crunch time, in the words of the NFL, when you're under the lights, guess who don't perform? Mikel Moreno. Guess when you are under pressure and must win games, guess who don't perform? Zubimendi. You're telling me about your record against the Big Six. Is it just in the Premier League? Because I can tell you this, in cup competition against the Big Six, you're shit. You played against me and lost. You played against a piss poor version of me that was sat 13th in the league. You played against that and lost. So don't come here about your performances against big teams. Because when you're playing against big teams in big fucking moments, guess who don't perform? You. Yeah? I'm still wondering if Rice hasn't seen Goretzka the back post yet. Every single moment when it's must win, do or die, guess who dies? You. Always. Every single moment. I don't care who the hell you been on channels with, bro. You could be on channels with Jesus Christ himself. You know who ain't beating me no goddamn debate? Jesus Christ himself. Because the moment when I start speaking literal fact, you want to know what you have to do? Shut up and listen. That's what you have to do when you hear me speaking fact. You shut up and you listen.
Bro, that's blasphemy.
Yeah? What have you done? What have you literally done with these players?
My brother, man. But I'll let that fly. It's someone else's channel.
No, listen.
But that's blasphemy.
I don't do religion. I don't do religion. If you find that offensive, I apologize.
Again, you have your mouth, no problem. Man.
Hold up. Look at the name of the channel. So go on, as you were.
Because, and I'm going to, so let me continue this now. You're telling me about Zubimendi. I watched Zubimendi play against Manchester United in the Europa League when they were literally the favorites. What did he do? Nothing. I watched him play against Man United in a Premier League game where we were literally, everybody knew we were shit. And guess what we were in that game? Shit. But guess who was even more shit than us? Zubimendi. Zubimendi literally played against us, and this man had a passing accuracy of under 70% in a midfield that you man dominated for over 47 minutes. You dominated the midfield for 47 minutes, and this man made what? 38 passes. 4 of them was in our own half. Really? Is that what you're trying to hype up in front of me? Is that what you're trying to hype up in front of me? That man played literally 5 long passes, and 1 of them was successful against us. 1 successful long pass in 5. Is that what we're hyping up now? Yeah? Is that what we're hyping up now? Because I can tell you this right now, you man went at Jorginho for fucking less. Yeah? Xhaka got way more shit at your club for less than what Zubimendi's been doing right now. He had what? A good performance against Leeds. The only reason you say that is because you won 5-0. Zubimendi didn't do anything against Leeds either. The only thing is that he just had enough space to hurt, to have the ball and walk around. Zubimendi is not a threat at anything. Yeah? The man played today. One of the shots going directly at the keeper, deflection led to a goal. Fantastic goal. Not going to take that from him. Not ever going to take that from him. Yeah? I will never try and undermine a goal, because that's one of the hardest things to do in football, score goals. Never going to disrespect that. But when you're sitting here and trying to overhype shit, when I've seen you have better players and they've done way better than other people, and your fan base gave him shit. Tell me this. Who look at him and then look at Lucas Torreira. Lucas Torreira got way more hell at your club for less. Zubimendi is literally passing sideways. Something that Xhaka got shit for, something that El Neni got shit for. His entire performance at Arsenal is literally passing sideways. If you look at his passing, if you look at his heat map and where he passes it, majority of his passes is in your own half, to your centre back or to another midfielder or your fullback. In his entire passing, this man has made what? 215 passes in the league so far, and under 20 of them went to your forward line. Anything else you want to bring up to me about Zubimendi? Please, lecture me about a player I've been watching for the last 7 years. Please. I'd love to hear it.
To be fair.
I tell you before, don't use stats against me, because I'll use stats and disrespect you. Respectfully.
To be fair, to bring a bit of balance to this. Zubimendi is not a DM. It's more of a central midfielder.
Thank you.
I don't know if you watched last show, but even though Kineki move kind of brawling right now, because I'm going to bring down the tempo. This is a nice show. Even though Kineki is moving like this, we did have a positive conversation on Zubimendi last week. That positive conversation was stop playing him as a DM, and then you'll solve your problem. Did we not have that conversation, Kaneki?
Yes, no. You want to know why I'm like this? Because I'm being told to have been giving people false information. I don't. I was the first. I was literally the first and only person on this entire platform to tell Liverpool fans that the moment you sign Schlutt, you're winning the season in your first season. You're winning it. Literal video evidence of me saying that. When everybody was right here asking me about certain players, moment I tell them about it, you want to know what you go on and then look about? You see exactly what I'm telling you about. I told you about Gyökeres that if you're not feeding him constant chances, he's going to look like a flat trap bully. What does he look like right now? A flat trap bully, and that's not his game. I said it before.
I get you, but the man you're actually talking about now has 3 goals in 4 games. So what are you talking about?
Congratulations. I literally watched last season. Your centre back
fly over your head
strikers.
because I mean you just want to criticize Arsenal players. So you know,
I wasn't finished, right? My point is.
Let's hear what Javon has to say.
My point is, while Kaneki, what majority of what Kaneki said is true, there's still balance to be brought to this. It's not just hate, because this is a football show. I refuse to believe it's just straight foolishness, right?
No.
Zubimendi is of some quality, but you gotta play him in his position. If you play him as an 8 and use Rice as the DM, you will see more positive outlook, because guess what? As an 8, he can find those spaces to exploit, which is what Kaneki said, and you will get more games like today where he scores more goals. Lex said it himself, one of the biggest Arsenal haters beat Noah. Says Zubimendi can score goals and will get more goals, will probably get more goals than Rice if he plays as an 8. So, and he's like, hey, man played in the 8 position today and look what happened. It's like we're the Oracle over here, right? So, multiple times since you've been on the stream, you said to us, it's the manager's tactics. You know why we think you won't win the league? Because of your manager. So no one's going to overly criticize your players because we see that they bring value once you play them in the position they need to be played. Kaneki spoke about Moreno. We've had positive discussions on Moreno playing as a DM, not as a striker, but playing his actual position. So I don't want you to think that we're over here just having these conversations, roasting people. Yes, this show is mostly for banter, and we all get it at times. But when we're talking about it logically, it's never strictly negative.
No.
So
and
this
Javon,
is why. So hold on, let me finish.
Yeah,
so
before you finish, when you finish, I want to say something.
But this is why when Kaneki gets that way, it's because he knows we've had those positive talks. He knows we've had those logical talks. So when people are saying, when you come and say, don't listen to Kaneki, that is very disrespectful. Because 90% of the time, I'm lying. 65% of the time, we're talking logic and we do have positive conversations. So that's why I got off like that.
Yeah, and to bring it up like this, because how I said it before, when the season was starting on the it was the Q&A, I was talking to TJ about it. I said your manager is going to have your players falling like rice grains this season start because he's going to be using them wrong. What's happening to your players right now? They're falling like ants. Why? Their manager. Mikel Moreno, when playing in a midfield where he is literally the engine, not the one that sets the tempo, the literal engine. You're not restricting his movement. He can make those late runs. And literally, when you're playing in a midfield with someone that needs to have their hand held, he's one of the best players to have playing beside of them. Zubimendi, when playing beside of Declan Rice, that's 2 players that constantly need their hand held by someone that knows what the fuck they're doing. Rice plays better with Thomas Partey. Rice played better with Jorginho. When you saw Zubimendi and Declan Rice, you want to know what you saw? 2 people that need help to learn in the position that they're playing. I'm not. Let's think about it. I'm not even talking about dear God and his shit performances. Granted, he went off injured today. I'm not even going to talk about him. I'm not going to even talk about that fucking fraud because I want to know what Ethan Nawari has done to your damn manager that I ain't seen him play any single match since. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm talking about your team. I'm going to talk about your midfield right now, and I'm going to talk about your players. That whenever it comes on to do or die, that they die. And that's one of the main shit I'm bringing up with Zubimendi because I watch him die against us twice. We were shit against you in the Premier League. True or false?
Twice.
We were horrible against you in the Premier League, true or false? In the chances that we created, guess who lost the ball to us? Guess who gave us the ball in all the chances we created against you? Him. I call that dying. Because if we had any
But you lost the
semblance,
this man serious.
Tony,
But you lost the game.
Hold on.
Tony,
in your own home.
Tony,
What are you talking about?
Tony, listen to what I'm saying.
He's critiquing Kaneki. Hold on. Tony, he's critiquing the position that the manager puts the player in and what the player does in that position. He's not talking
I am talking about Zubimendi the sixth. When he played against Manchester United, he lost the ball to us in your own half 6 times. We literally went and took a shot at your goal. 4 out of them 6 times he's lost the ball against us. Now tell me, you play him in a do-or-die game and he loses the ball in that position 6 times in the first half against any competent team, what's going to happen to you? I understand you play 5 centre-backs, but I'm asking you a genuine question here. If I'm playing in a team and I lose the ball in my own half 6 times, guess what's going to happen from that? We're going to concede. You never conceded against Man United because we're shit. Against Liverpool, guess what happened? Fucker was losing the ball in your own half. The moment Liverpool started pressing your midfield, he started losing the ball in your own half. Gravenberch is picking his pocket. McAllister is picking his pocket. And guess what's happening after that? You're immediately getting countered after. Who gave away the free kick anyway? Wasn't it him?
For who? It was the
free kick for Liverpool. Wasn't it him?
Yeah, it was Zubimendi.
Yeah. And that's Zubimendi as the 6.
And that's Zubimendi as a 6 with no help beside of him. Declan Rice is not a 6, especially the 6 that your manager is trying to use him as. Let me correct myself. He's not the 6 your manager is trying to make him into. The type of 6 he's trying to use Declan Rice as is going to get him
Rice
injured.
hasn't even been playing in that number 6.
Where did
That's
he
what
play
we're
against?
saying.
He's been used
That
as a
is
number
what I'm
8.
trying to say, Tony.
As
an 8, Declan. Are you listening, Tony? I'm saying Declan Rice is playing as a 6 under your manager. Your manager is trying to turn him into something he is not, and it's going to lead to him getting injured.
True, real positional play. Is that what he plays for the team?
No.
I have my own issues. Kaneki, I hear you here. I have my own issues with the manager. That's why I want the manager out. You know, I hear you when you come from that perspective, talking about Declan Rice, because even me too, I have issues with his use of Declan Rice. What is Declan Rice's role in this team? And again, when we're talking about Martin Zubimendi, always put this into perspective, Kaneki, and this is what he doesn't catch, Javon. That Manchester United game versus Arsenal, that was literally Martin Zubimendi's first game in the Premiership. So do you expect him to just hit the ground running? I've seen the best of the best players come to this league and flop.
Mm-hmm.
So why should we want it to just instantaneously?
You're right.
Instantaneously, take over right from the first game. You have to give them some time to actually, harmonize with the team, integrate with the team, Javon. That's what I'm trying to say. So when you put in that game against Manchester United, Kaneki, when you keep banging on that point, it doesn't mean anything, because that was just his first game in this team. And again, he's playing with Declan Rice, who is supposed to be in a double pivot with him playing in that game. But we have Declan Rice, due to the manager this time, allowing Declan Rice roam about in that game against Manchester United. And you don't need to do that. That's a big problem. He's new to the league and you're leaving him in that number 6 position to actually just do the whole thing. He won't do it.
Mute him, because my telephone.
Yeah, go.
You see, the point that you said.
No, wait, when I want to get my points across, they're saying mute him. But I just listened to you guys talking for many minutes. I didn't even say anything. So why are you saying I should get muted? I counted the minutes when you were talking. You guys each talked for like about, Kaneki talked for about 10 minutes, and you about 5 minutes, and I kept shocked. And now I'm just trying to defend myself, and now you're telling the brother, shut him off. I mean, how does that work?
It's a joke that
If they do that to you, would
works
you
on
like
here.
it?
Tony, it's a joke that Javon runs on here. He
And you
said
can
it
mute me at
before.
any time. But this is where I'm trying to be the one that connects the dots, so we don't argue in circles and gets noisy. So you see how you said Declan Rice roams. What we're saying is Zubimendi should be the one that roams, and Declan Rice sits, because when he was at West Ham, West Ham got the best out of Declan Rice as using him as that six that doesn't roam. Because guess what? You see, like how he can strike the free kick, Declan Rice can pass a ball. So you can put him as that 6 and have Zubimendi that roams. My first point was, if you know Zubimendi, this is Zubimendi's first game in the league, why would you put him in that position? Because he's going to be susceptible. You just said, and I agree with, multiple players come to this league, best of the best, and flop. Wouldn't you, as a manager, said, let me put a new player, a player that come into my side, let me put him in the best position to succeed in his first game, and not put him as to where I think he's best, because he's not best there. Because even at Real Sociedad, his best position was still the 8. Do you understand what I'm saying now? It's the same thing.
No, I completely get you. But again, I mean, I get what you're saying, yeah. But the thing there is that Martin Zubimendi was brought to this club not as our number 8, but as our number 6. It was brought in to be, I don't want to say a like-for-like replacement for Thomas Partey, but because Thomas Partey was already, leaving on his own. So I wouldn't say it was kind of like a replacement or something like that. But directly in the team, he's the person that's actually replacing Thomas Partey in that central defensive mechanism. And that's what I'm talking about. And again, if you're trying to make it more, if you're trying to make our midfield more solid, yeah, and you're adding Declan Rice to that equation, then you better stick to that plan. But I have a manager, and again, Javon, maybe because I don't know, we've never had a show before, yeah. I don't trust this manager. Maybe you don't know about that. Yeah, maybe you don't know about that. So maybe now you know about that now. Yeah, and that's why I like people coming at me when they totally know everything, in context about what I say about my football club. You can't just hear something from Latimus and say, "Oh, this is how Tony thinks."
No, we don't listen to Prime. We don't listen to Prime.
Just really come face-to-face and actually hear what I say.
I'm just going to mute you 1 second.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Tony,
even Mikel Arteta.
Tony, hey, Prime, hold that, man. That's all I wanted to say. Go on, carry on.
We don't listen to Prime, Tony. We don't listen to Prime.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And again, see, people, even the manager, Javon, this is where I'm getting at. Even the manager doesn't really know the role of Declan Rice in this team. I mean, why would we go? I mean, ask yourself the question. Why would we go to Liverpool with 3 defensive midfielders in the first place? With no single creative midfielder, people. Declan Rice had maybe a good showing, in the England games, in the World Cup qualifiers, and he's not being brought into the midfield today, when you definitely need revenge today because you just lost your last game against Liverpool. Why isn't he trusting Declan Rice to actually come in and play today? Because he knows that when he is picked the 2 of them in a double pivot, he's not getting the results he wants. So Declan Rice has now become $100+ million problem for Mikel Arteta to actually fit him into the team. He doesn't know his role. Is he going to play in that central defense mechanism? Is he going to actually just pair him in a double pivot? If he's in a double pivot, I don't want to see Declan Rice roaming all about unlicensed. That's the bigger problem. So Mikel Arteta actually caused us problems that we're actually now facing. So when, I hear you when you talk about Zubimendi coming from Real Sociedad, and of course he did drift into those positions. Number 8, he's a dynamic player. When I sat here and told Kaneki that this guy is a very, very, very dynamic player, he controls the cadence of games. He can actually create. We've seen him create for Victor Gyökeres in the preseason game is actually a natural creator. It comes within that territory for that guy. But per se, in this team, I think he was just here to replace Thomas Partey. You know, at the end of the whole thing, is he gonna be better than Thomas Partey? Let's see. I can't judge Enzo Mendy. This is what Kaneki wants us to do. To judge him under 4 games. And
it's not
that's
wait,
not what we're gonna do.
wait, Tony. Is it Thomas Partey or Jorginho he's meant to replace? Because I was told it was Jorginho.
Bro, Jorginho was a backup to Thomas Partey. So what are we talking about? And Jorginho happens to be a defensive midfielder. Thomas Partey was the head defensive midfielder. We put Thomas Partey in games before we ever think of bringing in Jorginho. It's unless maybe Thomas Partey is injured. That's when we now bring Jorginho in. We don't even play Jorginho in a double pivot with Thomas Partey ever.
So that question was asked.
I've never seen that.
So that question was asked because Zubimendi, the profile of player Zubimendi is more resembles Jorginho than a Thomas Partey. You have to agree with that. So that's why he asked that question. Because for me, if you were supposed to ask me who's the better DM, I'm taking Thomas Partey all day. But if I need someone to control tempo, can understand space and play as an 8, guess who I'm taking? I'm gonna take Zubimendi. Because even if you look at his physical stature says, I'm a dynamic player. I'm not a DM that's going to break up plays, retain the ball, win the ball back. No, that's not his game.
He's more Jorginho.
He's more so that's like
Madison in the charts. We now have Nordgaard. He's the replacement for Jorginho. So do get these checks quite well.
Yeah,
before
I'm going to, as I said, that's why I asked you. I want to get my facts right before I start. When it comes on to Zubimendi, when you guys were asking me about him, and I said it before, I'm like, for what you need in your midfield, I said he's not it. For what you need. What? I understand I'm being harsh on him because of how he performed in his first game in the Premier League, but I'm going off of him doing the same dumb mistakes I watch him do in La Liga in pressure moments. It's not the fact that it's his first game in the Premier League. It's the dumb mistakes that he consistently makes that I've seen him making in the Spanish league, and he's coming here doing the same thing. The difference is this: no one gives a shit when he costs his Sociedad games. You know where he's going to be where he's going to be put under the scope the most? Arsenal. Please remember, it's not you. How certain of your fan base went at him because he gave away the free kick against Liverpool that cost you the game. I'm not saying you. I'm talking about your fan base. He makes dumb mistakes, dumb errors, because he cannot play when consistently under pressure. When Arsenal,
I don't
in
think
your
that was
first
a dumb
season,
mistake. Someone had to make a tackle somewhere in that game.
Someone had
to do something. And again, it happened. If you get a set piece, you score a goal. That was a worldie. Yeah. You can't take away that goal from Sasbolai. I mean, he was great in the game. He was used as a makeshift right back. He was good. Sometimes, cut the rivalry apart and just call a spade a spade. That was a neat, clean goal. Say as it is, it wasn't any mistake. It tried. I mean, what? Okay, see, I mean, what would we say if he didn't make any tackle at all, and it just allowed Sasbolai to just move around with the ball? I mean, someone had to make a tackle somewhere, innit?
No, he was wrong.
That was a worldie from Sasbolai. I don't blame him for that.
He was wrong.
And that wasn't a goal, in open play. If Liverpool want to really, test our gangster, then scorers goals in open play. How about that? But again, it is what it is. We lost in that game against Liverpool. They were the better side. We move on, but they've not won the league yet. So we keep seeing.
Tony, who took the free kick? What's the name of the person that took the free kick?
You said?
The name of the person that scored the free kick for Liverpool.
Is it not Slasbolai? That's how I call him.
SpongeBob.
Yo, bro, you butchered his
Shaz
name.
Malaya.
Just call him SpongeBob, bro. Just call him SpongeBob, bro.
He's an
Just call him
enemy, so
SpongeBob.
why do I care about his
No,
name?
no,
Anyway?
you
So
shouldn't care
I'll
how you
actually
pronounce his
butcher
name. That's what I'm telling you. Call him SpongeBob.
Yo, that is
So I'm telling you, call him SpongeBob.
yo, that is
SpongeBob
crazy.
is
Bro,
crazy.
I'm on for it,
Yo,
man. I'm all for it. I'm here
Apologies,
to,
guys. I literally have
I
to
even
go
want
back
to
on a work.
disrespect his name. You know, he's an enemy.
I have to
I
drop by
mean,
the
any
office
player
again,
like that
guys.
is an
I
All good,
enemy of
apologize.
the
all good.
state. So,
Lecky, no stress, no
All
stress.
good.
I'm gonna get to a couple of things.
Bro, I'm
No
all
stress
stressed.
today.
I'm tired as
Big up-
hell, and these men are calling me back in the office. God damn it.
Yo, you should, it's a mad thing. Before we continue, big up to everyone that's tapped in.
Big
Big
ups,
up Sava
Kaneki,
for the
man.
raid. Shout out my G Sava for the raid every single time. Make sure you subscribe to Football Heritage TV. Subscribe to Sava's channel. Big up Sava every single time. Everyone who's joined over from the raid, everyone who was already here. You're clearly entertained. Run up the likes, people. Run up the likes, people. So if you joined over from the raid or you're not, we're at 73 likes. Let's get to triple digits. Make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV if you are indeed new. Make sure you subscribe to everyone's channels who is in the title as well. So Final Whistle Podcast, which is Javon's channel, Tony Claude Guna TV.
Need 2 subs to 1,500 people.
2 subs. Hey, you lot,
1,500.
hey, we quitting the show until Javon gets the 2 subs. No one else. We not having no more conversations. Subscribe to the Final Whistle Podcast. The link is in the title again. Subscribe to Tony's channel, Tony Claude Guno. Lex had to dip, but make sure you subscribe to Lex's channel and subscribe to the Clips channel as well, Sarcasm City TV. Big up to my guy Jacob in the chat as well. Sai, big up for the super chat. He says, Flawless, tell me the difference between Doku and Madueke. Both same. It's like a guy talking to many girls. But yo, you wild inside. But I get your overall point here. Yes, like there isn't much difference. They're both wingers who can get past their fullback, and then when it comes to end product, it's ridiculous. I think Doku's probably not this season, but last season, if you check, he probably has the highest dribble success rate. In terms of just taking on his man and going past his man. But we all know his end product is dreadful. That's why I don't get why Veta defends him so much. But that's their lookout. Because if he had some form of end product, where to Tony, he actually would be a beast. Big up for the second super chat as well. Said, no one said Zubi is a bad player. Zubi's good performances will only come against smaller teams and teams which play a low block. In big games, he can't do that shit. You know, it's fine. Side, we're going to find out.
I know if they use Zub, last thing on this, because we've been on Arsenal too long.
Yeah. We're going to move. Yeah.
The last thing on this. If they use Zubimendi correctly, I think he can actually perform in big games. Just don't leave him alone. Or
just don't leave him.
Or let him be the one that run and let Declan Rice sit. Stop doing that.
Exactly.
You lot subscribe to Javon's channel. Have you hit it? Have you got the 2 subs?
Yes, I got the 2 subs.
Let's go. Salute to you lot. And all that being said, that is a celebration. We're going to you now, Javon.
All right, time for the people.
And Javon, I will be subscribing to your channel after this.
Thank you.
Big up to you, man. Yeah.
Brentford 2, Chelsea 2. It was a poor first. It was a poor first half.
Javon's a lot happier now, isn't it? Hold on, before you go on, you can tell Javon's a lot happier now. He's a lot happier now.
Second half, the better players got on. Palmer got on. Cucurella got on. Reece James got on. You lot were 2-1 up. Palmer had a couple of good chances, and then you concede late from a long throw. You know,
don't do it. Don't you head it. Don't say it. Leave it alone.
I need to watch the goal back, but multiple players not doing their job from a defensive standpoint. So your thoughts on the game? I didn't even get time to watch your match reaction. Make sure you check it out as well, people.
My thoughts on the game are in my match review. That's all I gotta say. Move on. Nah, for real. It was a horrendous performance. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. That was horrific. What in the blue hell was that? Okay. First of all, what? I'm dumbfounded. Second of all, Brentford put out the nastiest low block because it was 5 defender. You know when you play a 5 at the back and it's actually 5 at the back, right? It's actually 5 at the back, and then we just couldn't break them down. Not because we don't have the quality, but because the quality didn't show up. So the build-up play from the back to the mid block. Perfect, fine. You have people knocking it around. Buena Noche surprised me. I might be a fan.
Calling him Fredo Noche, man.
Buena Noches, right? Buenos Noches surprised me, right? But here's the thing: the final.
Is that what was his name?
Buena Noche. That's his
Buonanotte.
name,
Is that the one? That's the same one? Jimmy calls booty meaty.
Yeah,
Booty meaty.
booty meaty, him same man. But I'm not calling no man booty meaty. You see me? No, why? But yeah, for real. But honestly,
Oh,
everything
that's a bad name, bro.
right. So the build-up play from the back to the mid-block was perfectly fine. There was no qualms about that, including Buonanotte when he has the IQ to drop the quick 1-2, run into the space behind. You know what the problem is when he's running into space behind? That ball that's supposed to get back to him, non-existent. My biggest issue in the first half was, okay, you're playing. Let me ask you guys a question. If you're playing against a low block, what are your wingers supposed to do when they get isolated?
Hey, do the business, man. When they isolated 1-on-1, you know what I'm saying? If they're with their fullback, do the business, create magic.
When I tell you get the ball, looked at the fullback and passed it back. I almost, if I could have jumped through the screen, bro, it was so frustrating. There was times where he got the ball, got by the fullback, but there was absolutely no end product, right? There was times, and the end product was even worse because Enzo Fernandez actually had a better game today, so he would put his foot on the ball and he would look for that run. There was, oh my God, vivid image. There was a ball where Enzo Fernandez split the entire defense, and that's 5 plus the 2 DMs from Brentford, split, dead, ball and a platter. All Gittins had to do was make this curving, the curving run from the outside and then you go inside of the defender and then you receive the incoming pass.
Yeah.
Why is he on the other side of the defender? Bro, so when I say end product, I'm not just talking about what he does with the ball, but his IQ in running off the ball to receive that pass. So for me, Gittins is I don't want to get too much on the kid, but that first half and when he played in the second half was very horrendous, in my opinion. I have to call a spade a spade. And I'm not gonna lie, I know you're gonna roast me about this, but Garnacho would have done better.
Garnacho,
I'm serious. I'm serious.
He did better for the goal.
Yes. And it was the same type of thing. I can't defend it. It is what it is. He just gotta hold that, right? So that was that. So yeah, so that happened. In the second half, changes had to be made. So Palmer came on, Reece James came on, Cucurella came on, Garnacho came on later in the end, and Tariq George. I don't know what we're doing with Tariq George. The last couple of games or since the start of the season, he does nothing for me. And I'm not going to talk on that because he's quote unquote evil suckle and that's my fan base, baby. So maybe
it's the Kyle Bakker, man. That's who that is.
Sakayo Baka. Anyways, he does nothing for me when he came on. When Garnacho came on, I see what you mean by the cutbacks. I will say this though. If we can time those cutbacks, Enzo will get a lot of goal. And much like you, bro, I know you're trolling me, but we scored off of that cutback. Yeah, that was the Caicedo goal. Right? Palmer came on, Palmer looked back to his best. I'm not gonna lie. Skip past a couple players.
Palmer looked on point. Palmer looked like he was on it. Yes,
yeah, he did. He skipped past a couple people, and he got his goal, which was good. He still missed. We could have won that game by 3-2, but because he missed a clear-cut chance when it was on a counter-attack, and Pedro Neto cut it back. He tried to put it in the same spot, but he should have put it where the keeper's coming from. I'm not complaining about that. What I'm complaining about is the horrendous defending. That was not on Sanchez, and dare I say that was not on Garnacho, because there's absolutely no way you're going to blame one person when there's 2 minutes to fucking go in the end of a game when you're trying to compete for a league, and everybody bungle up at the fucking first post.
Yeah.
I don't care how shit, and you guys know how I feel about Garnacho. This is not on him. This is on the entire fucking team.
Yeah, agreed.
Think about it. You played, guys, everybody else here, you played horribly for 90 plus minutes, yet somehow you're 2-1 up. Why is someone that's 5'8" at the back post by himself and everybody bungle up at the first fucking post? Does that make sense?
Nah, it don't make sense.
So I get agendas have to run, but it's unfair to put it on Garnacho alone. It's bro.
You had one job, bro. You had one job.
The entire team had one job.
I actually want Garnacho to succeed in the club just because of flawless. I want to prove flawless wrong.
A minute and a half left. Why
He had one job and he failed, man.
A minute and a half left. The entire team had one job. I don't care if it's
Nah,
Garnacho.
this is on Garnacho. You have to let agendas run.
Bro, but even if it's on Garnacho,
I like that line, innit?
How much times have we seen in this sport that a man loses his person, but the defender, his teammate, backs him up by covering that man?
I do agree with you, Javon. It's not solely on him. Does he take part of the blame?
I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm
not
just, agendas.
It's not like he's been bodied in the air by Pinnock. If he'd been bodied in the air by one of their centre backs, I go, all right, that's a mismatch. Carvalho's smaller than him.
Exactly.
You know what? To defend what you're actually saying, Javon. Yeah. To be fair, yeah, I didn't actually see the Chelsea game, but I saw the clip of that goal, and oh my word! Even I started saying, I don't know why people are blaming Garnacho on that, because what the fuck actually happened
to
that whole? It's like they just put the ball. Did anyone even get a touch to it before it hit my man to the Brentford player?
No, everybody's bundled.
That's what I'm saying.
It was from a Brentford player, bro. Everybody's bundled at the near post. Why?
Yeah, that's it. Let me watch it.
A minute and a half left.
When I watched the clip of it, yeah, I was like, yo, that is bad.
And that's the whole defense. Because even if Garnacho was there, if Garnacho had gotten bodied by the defender, he would have still scored. That's where you need your entire defense back there, split evenly, front, mid, back post. So even if someone's peeled off, a defender is there. Something, but Carvalho's there by himself, brother. And you tell me, 10 players front post, make it make sense. Make it make bomber clock sense.
Come on.
Bro, I get it. Partial blame, but I'm blaming the defense 80%, Garnacho 20%. Because it's a minute and a half left, bro. It's not like it's the first half of the game or some shit where everybody has position. Fuck positional play, defend the goal, get away with the 3 points, and then I can be shameless.
Yeah.
So when people are saying this, that, and the third, no. It's the entire team has to hold it. America has to hold some of his substitution. Because I'm gonna be real, Tyreek George should have not seen that field before Garnacho. I'm gonna be real. Because he did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, why are you all you? I'm just watching the air, the goal again. Like, why is Chelsea players bunched up, man?
Near post,
crazy word.
Near post.
Hell of them bunched up. Like, yeah.
You see what I mean now?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5 of them there. If you want to include Reece James, you could say 6. And then you got Garnacho kind of isolated. He should trap the run, but yeah, win the header. Or even, you know what? People won't mention it. So your goalkeeper needs to just come and catch the ball. I criticize goalkeepers, see, and this is why this whole stat thing don't make sense. Because Sanchez, that won't go against him in terms of an error. For me, I'm looking at my goalkeeper. The ball's being thrown into my 6-yard box.
Come kill people and get
no matter who's there, literally, you clear out everyone in front of you to get to the ball. You are 6 foot plus as a goalkeeper. I don't know how tall Sanchez is, but I'm presuming he's 6 foot plus. Through the bodies, come catch the ball. Whether it's a Brentford player or a Chelsea player. And that's what I'm talking about when it talks about goal. Come catch it. These goal line goalkeepers are back off, let them deal with it. It's not solely on him, people. But do I look at him and go, you should have done better? Yes.
Yeah. So goalkeeper, players, and Garnacho. Listen, that one moment pissed me off versus the entire performance. Because if I'm on the pitch, the first thing I'm saying, back post. Because you know someone's going to be at the front post. You just counted 6 players at the front post. Someone got to...
Jardel, he's 6'6", make space. Congestion, hype. You are 6'6". Bulldoze your way through there. Let's say hypothetically, I don't even know how to put it in the way. Let's say he was trying to get through a congested... Someone took his phone and he was trying to get through a congested area. You think man are stopping him? Bulldoze it because they're not going to give a free kick. You're a goalkeeper. If he actually comes and punches the ball, they're not going to give a free kick. Granted, if he misses them and he punches someone, you still might get away with it.
Because they would say he's going for the ball and his eyes on the ball.
And we've seen it. I've seen goalkeepers clothesline, man, and VAR have looked at it and went, nah, no penalty. Not in the slightest. Like,
so I mean, and see, people, that's why I'm always having my issues with anyone who would put Chelsea in the title conversation. I mean, you can just sense it. They've not gotten defensively developed yet, in my own opinion. You know, Adarabio, I mean, he hasn't. I mean,
today was not woeful.
He's not that guy. I mean, let's call a spade. And I'm looking at Gerard Hatter. Yeah, I mean, when you look at his performances in Holland, that's why I say the Premiership is a humbler. When you come here, and that's why I don't like judging players in the first games, in the second games, or in the third games. I give them at least 10 games to vividly get certain metrics to be able to say, okay, this is how I view this player. I gave Kai Havertz 10 games, and he fluffed his lines, and you know, after that, I had my own opinions about him. I look at Hatter, you know, with the reputation he's coming, you know, with from Holland. I look at his performance today, and I'm like,
Tony,
I'm really happy we got more square than actually, you know, because we actually went in for Hatter, you know, but when we took that step backwards and got more square, right now I'm looking at it, in hindsight, and I'm saying, you know what, yeah, I think I like that Mosquera more than that Hatter. See, I'm not saying that Chelsea is not going to get top 4 this season or is not going to jostle for something this season. But all I'm saying is, if you're looking on winning the league or getting to certain positions this season, you need to clean up at the back. And I'm not just getting that feeling. We could talk about Yao Pedro all we want. We could talk about the attacking quartet all we want, but you need to get it right at the back, and I'm not really getting it. I mean, we saw performances from Cucurella in the Spanish national team today. Did it really look good? I don't think so. So I mean, all these things need to be put into perspectives. You know, Gittins, let's give him time to the young player. You know, he'll come good. But it is what it is. On to the next one. Let's see what happens.
Cam, I know you got a dip shortly, because I was gonna ask this on everyone at the end as well. What's your top 4 in order, Cam?
Top 4. I'm gonna shamelessly say Arsenal.
No shamelessness, your actual genuine top 4. Your genuine top 4. I don't need the shameless top 4. I need the genuine top 4.
Why?
Cam, be careful. We might win the league.
Right, so what happens if what happens if we actually do win the league?
Right,
then you'll be like, well, why didn't you go with a shameless thing?
I'm just saying, bro.
All right, give us both then. Give us the shameless prediction and your actual prediction.
No shameless thing, yeah. Arsenal.
No shame, man.
Bruv, Arsenal are doing a quad, fam. We talk about this is Super Mick Arteta's phase 6 incoming doomsday. But realistically, I see it being Liverpool, Arsenal. Well, not actually Liverpool. Right now, Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea.
Okay, cool. I'd like to know. All right, blessings, Cam. I know you are dip, so
yeah, obviously. I Tony, listen. Next time when I'm back here, listen. You got some fraudulent statements, because listen. Let's not sit there saying what you said. Yeah. You got some fraudulent statements out there, like the stars aligning and all this. So let's not forget about this. Your past, Tony, yeah. But yeah, but big up everyone, innit?
Big up, Cam, man. You know, I was just trolling you about Madrid. Come on, man. You know, I was just trolling you, man. You know,
no need 14. Don't get it twisted, bro. No need 14. You know, Arteta sees the vision. You get what I'm saying, bro? You don't know. You don't see Arteta's vision. Come on, Bane 14 as well. But yeah, no, big up everyone, innit?
Hey, blessings, Cam. Every time, my G.
Big up, Cam. Real one.
Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe, and big up the hardest working man on YouTube today, which is still that guy Flawless. You already know.
Big up, man. Blessings. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What happened, Joe? What is going on, Javon? I feel like I've deteriorated, Joe. I didn't even say nothing about it. It's just power. You know what's crazy? Go to the YouTube, because I was watching the highlights on YouTube, you go to the first few comments. It's hilarious, man. People still found a way to blame us, but we move. Still blame. But big up Casually for the raid, man. Shout out to my guy Marshall every single time.
Big up Marshall, my boy.
Make sure you subscribe to Casually FC, man. Make sure. That's my guy. His link's underneath in the description. It's on the featured channel page as well. So shout out to Marshall each and every time. Tony, we're gonna go to you. This is gonna be good. What is your top 4 this season?
Brother, see, Flawless, you're putting me on the spot again. You always do this to me, bro. You always put me on the spot all the time. Why, man?
I thought you went on
I told you I have to wait it out for like about 10 games before I give you my top 4.
Is the could change? Hey, you the one who said at the start in the monologue and was like, you know what I'm saying, on the Tony, I call it the Tony, the monologue. You was talking about how you can spar with the best of him, and you've been on this channel and that channel, and where to
but again, you know that because you've been part of that journey. Absolutely. No, Flawless, am I lying? I mean, when they're talking about my journey in this YouTube space, you're part of it. I've sparred with you. Bro, I've sparred with you on my channel. Nearly a 2-hour show. I don't know how many people can spar with you for 10 minutes. So when I'm talking of my street cred out here, I mean, people, I really worked hard for it. You know, when you stay with these juggernauts and you know, go blow for blow, no homo, you know, go trade punches with them. I mean, come on, man. You just have to, bro, put respect on my name. Put respect on my name. I see some people in the chat that have had a spat with Flawless, and they can't even last 10 minutes. They say, okay, all right. I mean, people, bro. I don't do okays when I do it with Flawless. You guys know.
And this is credit to you, Tony, because that's what I'm talking about. Is all of those, everything you've just said, I agree with 110%. So that's why when I ask you what's your top 4, and you put me on the spot. You've been in worse situations.
Tony, give us a preliminary top 4. It doesn't have to be a final.
Javon always comes with a screw. Oh my days, bro. This Javon here is the most dangerous. I mean, he's Flawless. Javon could actually be the most dangerous guy out here, man. He comes with the screws, bro. Yeah, when he screws it in, he actually twists it. It's crazy, bro. But you know what? Yeah. Okay, good. I'll put you on the spot. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I was actually thinking that Liverpool would be number 1, but I think they escaped with that win against Arsenal. Personally, that's what I feel. You know, that should have been a draw. But I'll go with my team because I think Arsenal have assembled a team that can win the league. My only problem is with the manager. Let's just hope he can fix things up. Because this is with this team we have now with Eze, Gyökeres, I mean, he's already scoring goals even without us fitting in a befitting way effectively to actually get him to actually be his best in the team. And man already has 3 goals in 4 games. So this is the thing. I will go with my club. We haven't lost space yet. I'll go with my club to win this time. I'll put us in first. This is just tentative. I might change in the next 10 games.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Again,
I think we'll win the league. I think we'll win the league. I think Liverpool comes second. Okay. Yeah. I think Liverpool comes second. I'll put Chelsea. I'll put Chelsea in that 3rd position. Mm-hmm. That's just because I just really think that Man City, this is the end. This is the end.
Most people, if you talk about football, they kind of agree with you, bro. City.
No, I hear you, but I think this is the end for Man City. And after tomorrow, you know, we'll see perspectives to why I'm saying this. Man United will smash them up tomorrow. I think so. I'm sorry.
Look at his face.
I really think Man United will smash City up tomorrow. I mean, people might call me crazy. They might laugh at me. But you know what? Yeah, when it's the Manchester Derby, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying right now. But there's just something I feel. You know, when I see Man United and City play tomorrow, and I think Man United will win. we'll get perspectives to why I'm saying this. Defensively, City is looking bad. They're all over the place. When Cherky came on here, people were saying, "Oh, look at Cherky. Look at what he's doing." And I'm saying, this dumb people. That's league on. No one is going to give him the chance to do that in this league. That's why I'm a proponent of this league. I let my nuts hang, people. I keep telling you people that this is the Premier League. You have to come down here and prove yourself. No man is giving that guy the space to do what he's doing in Ligue 1 and actually orchestrate it here. So he has to prove himself at the same time. You know, all these other signings that people were hyping up, suddenly people are now looking at City and saying, oh, okay, they have a bad defense. Haaland isn't really scoring goals as much. I mean, people, top 5, Man City. I think Chelsea will get top 3, top 4 this season.
So City, you got City 3rd and Chelsea 4th.
No, I put Chelsea in 3rd.
Okay.
Chelsea 3rd, yeah.
Let me ask you,
Chelsea
Tony,
3rd.
do you think it's the end? Do you think
City will be in 4th or 5th?
Okay. Wait, who do you have? All right. So if City finish 5th, who do you have above them?
We're talking on right now. No, Spurs. The way it's looking right now, it might be Spurs.
I said Tony because you said
Spurs.
4th or 5th. I said who do you have in front of them? If they finish 5th, who's 4th?
Okay.
Madison said United funny.
You had the jokes. I genuinely want to hear this.
Bro, you know what? Yeah, I think Spurs might be above them.
First?
It might be crazy, but I think Spurs will be above them.
Thomas Frank is on the right.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
Thing too. Look how
but Javon, I want to ask you. Javon, I want to ask you. Yeah, big up to Bajan, another real one in the chat. Typically real one. I like that guy. Javon, yeah. I mean, is it laughable to put Arsenal in the title conversation? I mean, I want to know from you if you think I'm crazy. Do you think this team is a team that can actually win something?
Most definitely. My issue with Arsenal is the manager. You have all the pieces. You have subs. You have depth. You have a striker that can finish. You have a striker that's scoring goals and it hasn't clicked with your perfect ideal attacking. Because Saka's not there. Eze hasn't clicked into form for Arsenal. Odegaard is injured. If he starts using I can't say his name. If you start to use that guy properly,
Waneri, yeah.
Waneri, if you start to use him properly, then you have your offensive midfielder, and then you can put whoever you want in the double pivot. It won't matter because you have that. Because whoever you put in the double pivot will give Waneri the license to go forward and do what he does best. And we all know you've been had the best defense over the last 2 years. So what are we talking about? It's always going to be the manager, and for me, that's why I can't out and out say Arsenal is going to win the league. When I say it's not because of a banter thing, because Flawless knows I'm football logic first and banter second. So that's literally why I say I cannot put Arsenal first, because this manager, the perfect example of this, what happened at Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's the best way
I totally agree with you.
What happened at Liverpool.
Yes.
And even when you say you're going to win the league, in your own statement, you said, if the manager figures it out, or hope he figures it out. Even you yourself, you're not 100% confident in the manager. But do you have the squad?
Sure.
Yes.
True.
Do you have the players? Yes.
And let me ask you this, Tony, because you put City 4th, potentially 5th, like you said. Do you think Pep Guardiola's finished in the Premier League, or do you think he can get back to winning leagues?
No, I just think he's been figured out. He's been figured out. His tactics have been figured out. And the players he's brought in are nothing like what he's actually got over the years. You know, he doesn't have the same skill set, talents that he had before with him. I mean, you know, those certain players who kind of like conjure magic are in there. The Warriors are out, you know, and right now, while you're buying, other teams are buying. Other teams are actually improving on what they got. Arsenal is improving. Liverpool is improving their team. Liverpool just brought in Isaac. That should be someone that should be going to City to complement what they already have down there. But no, they went for Mamouche. I mean, look at the story. So part of it is that they figured him out totally. Managers now know that they could go head to head with him. Come on, man, he's losing against the Brighton team. He's losing against the Brighton team. Brighton got smashed up today by Bournemouth. So, I mean, we can look at all these perspectives, yeah, and we could say, oh, you know, Pep is still the man. Yeah, in the second half of the, you know, of the league, he'll turn it up. But yeah, I mean, he didn't turn it up last season. He did not do that. It's finished, bro. People now know that they can get at it. And again, that City defense is so suspect. It's even worse this season, people. It's easy to get at them. It's easy to actually cause chaos in their box, people. Bro, that defense is cooked, people. And I think that Donnarumma buy is a panic buy. I mean, it is over the top, a panic buy, to be very sincere with you. It won't do them any good. That defense, for me,
you know what I think?
it's not good at all.
You know what I think happened? I think him and Edison fell out. And that's why they brought in Donnarumma. Because Donnarumma does not fit Pep's philosophy to a T. He can play the ball out from the back, but is he excellent at it? No.
Yeah, he's nowhere near Edison when it comes
But do you agree it's a panic buy? Because I think it's a panic buy.
No, I agree.
You agree, right?
Yeah. They just needed to bring a name because Pep fell out with Edison. And that's it. It's what it is. And keeping the midfielder right back, Nunes at right back, is criminal. Mm-hmm. So Pep will suffer for his sins.
Yes. And people, big up. Love to everyone that's locked in. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button on the channel as well. Hit the notification bell, but don't worry, the content will carry on tonight, people. This is not the end when it comes to the Sarcasm City TV platform. But Javon,
no predictions.
Predictions for
City United.
All right, your prediction.
Oh my God, Flawless does it. Oh my God, bro. This is not good enough, bro. What are we doing? Flawless doesn't even want to predict for his game. Oh my days, bro.
I don't.
2-2.
What are you saying, Tony? Prediction for the Manchester derby.
Bro, people, you're gonna be shocked at what's gonna happen tomorrow. Yeah. See, Man United are gonna they're gonna come out all guns blazing tomorrow. Yeah, they're gonna turn into, you know, Arsenal versus Man United prime fight. That's what it's gonna be tomorrow. And you know what? Yeah, I see, people. I don't trust this Manchester City defense. It's a woeful defense, people. If Brighton is getting at them, Man United can get at them on a good day. Yeah, and it's a Manchester derby. I mean, form is thrown out the window. Everything, knives, guns, AR-15s, pistols, everything will be thrown tomorrow. So I think Man United is going to win by 2-1.
One says go down at that. One more.
I got one apiece, people. That has been my prediction for this game for a minute.
One apiece.
Yeah, one apiece. You got 2-1. We're not that far apart. You literally got 1 goal difference. Literally got 1 goal difference. This guy. But we'll see this guy. But yeah, people. Hope you lot have enjoyed the show. Run up the likes.
Flawless is tired of me, man. People.
Hit the notification bell.
Too much headache today, man.
Now your channel. Let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Oh my days.
Over to you, Javon.
Was that for me or Javon? Okay.
Javon.
People.
No, Javon, you can stop, man. No problem.
Okay. Match review out now for the Brentford game. We have the show UCL Nights where we preview the entirety of the Champions League. So go and check it out. On that show, we are all impartial. There's jokes, there's banter, but we dissect the Champions League to a T. And go check that out before the Champions League starts next week. And a show recorded this week from my channel called Sideline View. That's Everything Chelsea. Coming up, we have another episode of UCL Nights to be recorded and produced and released. And then my show again, and then run it again next week. So content is contenting. And like, share, comment, subscribe. Road to 2,000 subscribers. And then 3, and then 10.
There we go, people. Go subscribe to the fact. Hey, Tony, shout out your channel. Let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
Yeah, big ups. See, Flawless, man. Big credit to you all the time, man. Thanks for today's show. Even if you were muting me about today, but you should take the credit, man. You're the big man up there. You know, big ups to you. And Javon, man, I mean, I've seen your shows with our brother Flawless before. I've seen you on the channel. Big, massive respect to you, my brother. I mean, bro, why haven't you paid me and this brother to actually have shows together. I mean, you keep bringing Lex and all these Yardman that can't even relate, or we can't even, bro. I don't even want to stay on the stream with Lex. It vexes me the way he laughs. I mean, you can talk about the arrogance in him, about this Liverpool thing. I mean, I'm pissed off. Kaneki, I can take it, but with Lex, I mean, he's too boastful about Liverpool. I'm keeping it football. You know, he boasts about Liverpool all he wants. He doesn't want to hear any narrative about Arsenal. And I don't like it. I want someone who is unbiased, who could actually say as it is. And Javon, I mean, you take everything, bro. Much respect to you, and people subscribe. People like this are the people that you should learn from. I've learned a lot from him today already. Big up to you, Javon, man. Massive respect to you, my brother, man. And I have a solo show tomorrow when I come back, because I have a couple of level 6 games to ref tomorrow. I have about 2 games tomorrow, so I'll be traveling quite long to the northern part of the country. So I have 2 games. When I finish the league games, I'm reffing tomorrow. I'll be back with a show in the evening. I'll be talking about the Manchester City versus Man United game later tomorrow evening. I'll be back on Monday with Oregon Guna for my preview for the Champions League against Athletic Bilbao. I mean, you guys know that Flawless is not in the Champions League, so you know this is for the big boys and where the big boys play. You know, come on, man. You know, I mean, what's a show with Flawless without taking a pop at Manchester United? See, people, I would be with Josh True Guna, on Tuesday for our joint Champions League watch along, people. So I'll be there with him. Back on Wednesday, I'll be having a show with I think Angry Goonies. Me and Waffle Don will be together doing that together. And on I think on Thursday, I'll be welcoming back the deluded and elusive Deji Spores, welcoming back to the channel again for our series. I mean, people, you know me and Deji Spores. You know we do our thing, people. I mean, he's on the high. I mean, they just smashed up West Ham today. So, you know, he's lyrically talking every way he likes. You know, and, you know, I'm basking in the euphoria of Madueke's performance, Gyökeres scoring a goal, Martin Zubimendi getting his first double for Arsenal Football Club. So, people, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. You have to be on this side. It's all good. Why Javon is ranting about Chelsea, I'm just out here, you know, styling and, you know, bro. You know,
we
so
will
next
meet
week,
again after
people,
Chelsea plays.
Join me.
So, yeah,
oh, definitely. See, Javon, definitely. I'll be in that conversation with you. I'll reach out to you if we can do something, because clearly my style and your style match. I mean, with Lex, it's total chaos. But with you, I can actually relate and actually listen, you know, to you. And I have massive respect for you. People, I respect Lex, I respect Kaneki, but I mean, our energies are just too strong. We want to talk at the same time. We want to, you know, punch up each other. I mean, it's like a goddamn war. It's like I'm in Iraq, something like that with him. But with Javon, it's like I'm chilling in Paris with my brother, you know, just, you know.
So when Tony says, "Oh, why do you mute me and mute others?" Because him, Lex, and Kaneki all want to talk at the same time. And also when Tony says, "Why have him and Javon not done the show together?" Because we was waiting on the crossover. That's why. Well, this is why you've done a show now. That's why. This was on accident. And we'll do another crossover show with whether it's the next international break or the one after that. I've not decided when I'm going to bring these back, but these lot have been successful. The audience have thoroughly enjoyed him. But make sure you subscribe to Tony Claude Gunner TV. Make sure you subscribe to the Final Whistle podcast. Make sure you subscribe to Lex's channel. All the links are in the title, people. All links are in the title. Make sure you subscribe to the Clips channel as well. Sarcasm City TV Clips, where Prime is cutting up some of the funniest moments, some of the best moments from Sarcasm City TV over there as well. Tony's featured over there, Javon's over there. Pretty much everyone who's on the channel on a regular basis has been on the Clips channel on multiple occasions, people. We are going to redirect to the gaming channel, though. We're going to go live EAFC 25 Pro Clubs, people, because we're waiting on the Crawford Canelo fight, which is still, I was just about
to ask that.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours away.
That's a big one, man.
Yeah, so there'll be a watch along for that here on the YouTube channel, people. But it's not even, I don't even know if it started like the bouts before, but it's not the same. Ring walk time is like 5 a.m. UK time, people.
11 a.m. my time. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like 5 a.m. UK
11
time. So there will be a watch along for that. So there will be a watch along for that here. It's already on the schedule. So I was like, all right, we may as well run some gaming in the meantime, people. But that being said, Javon, who you got for the fight?
Canelo. As an upcoming boxer myself, Canelo.
Oh, really? Okay.
Stoppage or points? Knockout. Okay. Fez, what are you saying, Tony? Canelo or Crawford, and how?
I'll put some perspective to it. When you see Crawford fight against guys in 175, I'm also a boxing analyst, so I might come with a clean face, but people are, I've done hard sports too. I'm a black belter too, so that's another thing that people don't know. But we'll leave all that. See, when Crawford plays fights with other guys in 175, the way he demolishes them, it's something unreal, But when he came up against Gamboa a couple of years ago, who was a little bit more bulky in a way and has a certain power and rich, with him, he shook Crawford in a way. He shook him. He has that power. He shook him just a little bit. That's why I'm skeptical about his performance against Canelo. It's coming up against a guy who has that punching power. He has lots of power in him. And I wonder how many shots he will be able to take. And definitely when Canelo is fighting, you guys know, he's not just punching up or looking up for the face. He's also going for those, low blows.
He's
and
boxing.
It's
what we call boxing. It's not a fight.
It's punching the stomach.
It's a boxing match.
Exactly, man. It's punching everywhere. It's looking for your tummy, looking for your bladders, looking for everywhere. So how many of these punches can Crawford actually take? And that's a bigger problem. It comes with a bigger power, also punching power. But the problem there is that Canelo has faced some couple of guys who have good footwork, like Bivol, who had great footwork, and he came short in that one. He fought against GGG, which is still questionable. Someone who has an elite footwork, who also has slightly good punching power, but moves around a bit, a lot. Canelo doesn't like moving around because he's such a big, heavy guy. He's flat-footed. He wants to just get you and box you. He doesn't like those, using his foot and running around all around the ring. And that's what Crawford is going to be to him tonight. He's going to explore, lots of space. He's going to use his footwork to actually, wear him out. And that's where I fear for Canelo. But I think his punching power will actually overrule Crawford today. I give it to Canelo.
Yeah, I give it. There you go.
Stop your jaw. Points.
Tony. So I have a feeling that knockout's gonna happen.
Tony, stop. Are you reckon Canelo wins on points, or does he stop him?
Man, I can't say, because Crawford is a stand-up guy too. He's the kind of guy that likes the action. So if Canelo is punching, he's punching back. So I don't know, bro.
If that's the case,
it will last the whole round. It will go the whole round.
Yeah, so that means it's points then. He says points.
Yeah, it's points based, yeah. And that's because I respect Crawford's his skill set. He comes with lots of skill sets that could actually make him last around Canelo. Even if Canelo has more power, Crawford could use his footwork, to just slow down the game just a little bit, run him a little bit down, a little bit. Canelo is a heavy guy. If he and he's flat-footed pretty much. He's not really a fast guy, but he has punching power and precision also. It goes to the body a lot, punches the head a lot, but he's flat-footed. Crawford uses the ring. He uses space. He explores space. So he could use that to his advantage to actually wear Canelo out. And if he wears Canelo out, it could last the whole round. But But with Canelo's punching power, he could take lots of the punch, lots of the judges' point in the scorecards, and of course, Canelo is still money. In the boxing circles, judges want to give him points because they like how he fights. So don't take away that position of Canelo, being favorite with the judges, because he does hold those kind of like he holds those sway with the judges.
He does.
That's what I would say, Dan Crawford.
He does, and that's my quote unquote issue. Would I say? But like, I'm skeptical about it because I have Crawford winning the fight on points. However, if it is indeed close, I've been a big Crawford fan for a long time. Like pretty much from the beginning. Like Crawford's him. No, and that's no slight or disrespect to Canelo, because Canelo's a top quality fighter as well. And if it is points and it's close, I can see them giving it to Canelo on the scorecards. But I think that Crawford will be good enough. I think his power, I don't think he's going to stop Canelo, but I think he punches sharp enough to get Canelo's respect, where Canelo's not just going to try and walk him down. Plus, he's an excellent boxer. He's a phenomenal.
Yeah, it's very important you said sharp.
Yes.
It's very important you said sharp. I mean, you know what you're talking about. Just because you use that word sharp, it might not come with that he's not a big, huge puncher, but he has sharp precision. When he hits you, I mean, you feel it.
He has that sniper shot.
Exactly.
That's it. Like he hits you with the jab and you're like, right. You know
yeah, it's very sharp. It's sharp and precise.
Gotta get your parents right.
It's the rush hour thing, Chris Tucker. Which one of y'all kicked that shit?
That's, you know what I'm saying? That's some Chris Tucker shit, right?
Which one of y'all kicked? That's him. Where is he? I don't think he's gonna knock out Canelo, no, but I think he punches sharp enough. Very similar, not to actually similar, but how he dealt with Spence, where it was like him and Spence was close. I didn't expect him to knock out Spence, but I think his punching power took Spence by surprise as well. I think that's gonna end. Canelo don't like people who move their feet. When you look at any fight he's struggled in, or any fight he's lost and not looked his best, that's recently and throughout his career, it's this style. People who move, people who can box, whether that's recently to a Bivol, whether that's way before to a Canelo, to a Mayweather, for example, and others as well. I've watched it. But yeah, it is a big weight jump, but we're going to find out about it. We are. But you lot, again, make sure you subscribe to everyone here. All links are in the title, people. And speaking of Crawford Canelo, live watch along. I'll probably go live maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes before ring walk time. So like 4:30 a.m. UK time, 4:45. Obviously, that can change because if the fight's before don't go 12 rounds, they're going to push up the time that the ring walk is. So I'll keep a lookout on that. But we're going to redirect over to the Clips channel. But don't forget, this is not the last. The last crossover is tomorrow, people. But of course, Burnley versus Liverpool on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. Follow the Twitch, twitch.tv/Sarcasm City TV. That's where we did all 4 Premier League watch-alongs. So all the 4 games today we did. So the Arsenal Forest game, Everton Aston Villa, West Ham versus Tottenham, Brentford versus Chelsea. All those games are on the Twitch. Burnley Liverpool will be on the Twitch, but the Manchester Derby will be here. And then following that, you'll get a Q&A and then the final crossover of the week, people, because we've been doing them all week. But like I said, we're flying over to the gaming channel. Literally just gone live over there right now. So yeah, before you leave here, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, because did we even hit 100 likes? Yeah, we're at 94 people. So yeah, girls up to 100 likes. And then as soon as you get over to the Sarcasm City TV gaming channel, hit the like button and subscribe over there, and the Clips channel as well. This has been the Arsenal podcast. Gonna talk from the Arsenal podcast versus the Yardman podcast, Premier League edition, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you lot on the gaming channel. Salute,
Peace, people.
And big up.
Salute, people. Peace, people.
Big up.